Okay folks, now here we are again decorating. We're gonna do a big mantelpiece basket for fall, and we're gonna make it fun and enjoyable right here on my take on home and garden. So okay, now I've selected this kind of medium basket, medium to large. And our main objective here is to get it stretched out a little wider than our basket because the mantle is long and we're not going to do a full mantelpiece like we do at Christmas time. So first thing I want to do is, you've probably seen me before, establish the width of the piece, which I'm going to do. We got our pine in the basket that acts as our oasis. Okay, and I'm going to start out with more of a formal balance. I want to make sure everything stays, so I don't want to go too crazy. So we're putting in some of these fiddler ferns. Some things I'd like to show today doing this is what may be considered non-conventional to some, because I just want to tell you my take, if you will, on it. People use too much orange and too much red and too much brown, and it doesn't look right. Now we want to fill in, I got these glorious, great big fall colored hydrangea. And we're gonna start filling our middle up with these. Once you establish your bottom basket for width and so on, you know we gotta start filling in that middle. I have to have some cream colored white. That's part of my trick on not being overdone and cartoony, if you will. So we're going with these cream colored peonies and these cream colored zinnias, and we're going to fill in around until we get our shape established. Okay, so I'm starting to come up in the middle and getting our shape. Time for some white. Trust me, you want to break up those fall colors that are available in the store are loud and almost obnoxious sometimes. So you want to watch the volume of those that you use. Now we have some daisies and mums that certainly, even up north, are still blooming. You know, mums we have right through to the frost, right through October, so they're a great one. I think I want to help my widths with those. So we're going to do a yellow off the end and a white. I think I want to accentuate the white and have it in the front. Okay, you see we're building up the width of our project now. We're not going to worry about the yellow getting lost because there's plenty of that. And that's my point to you on using too much. I think you'll see it when we're done. So the cream color is real important to keep it realistic. Here's our basic shape and the width. We want to balance our sunflowers so they're even. A lot of yellow going on. Kind of looking at this for when it's on the mantle. I'm gonna hook that around the front of the handle. So the stem of this bush is just hooked around the handle of the basket. A little more so it doesn't fall. I want to bend this out and get this somewhat symmetrical and centered. Sunflowers here to make a statement in the middle, I think. So you see how much more interesting that is spilling out of the basket instead of looking like it's a soldier being yelled at and chewed out for not standing up straight. I want to get this in here. We're going to feather in some rusty tones. I might hang this over the edge of the basket. What do you think? Next to that. So we're still filling in and we're introducing some other tones into our piece. You know, you can buy these bush flowers, and this is where you can really get a buy. Other people have talked about it, of course, but this is a real buy, and I've always done it. You buy the bunch and you cut them all off the stem, the main stem, with your snips. Get these poppies in here. We're looking temporarily like we just have sections going on. So now we're going to tie it together. Got these incredible poppies with a whisper of lavender. They're going to come out the ends over the side for me and establish that big wider basket that we needed. So you see, you don't have to buy a 6-foot basket if you want a 6-foot arrangement. You just come out as much as you need to. Now normally lilies you don't think of as being for fall, but there are daylilies still blooming, and in these rusty dusky tones, I think you'll agree, they really work. I think I need it ahead of the hydrangea. That'll be our crowning piece off the side. Kind of establish that. Real formal here so far. We might stay that way. I'm gonna come under and tuck in. Whatever you see, you're the artist when you're doing yours at home. So step back, take a look, take your time. Nobody's here telling you how to do it. I want some creamy white in there. Just the dusky white, you know. No more. Now I need it in here. Otherwise, it looks like it just doesn't go. Doesn't go with the rest. So we want to lighten that spot. There's one perfectly saved for that. We have another poppy, might as well use it. You know, I'm always yapping about, it doesn't have to be completely formal balance. Even though the items we're using today in the fall basket, they're slightly less formal, you can still make it an elegant piece. And I think you'll agree, it certainly is. Because we're going on top of the fireplace, I think I'm gonna stay with mostly formal balance. You see our brown and orange in the front. I wanna bring that element up into the rest. Might be too long, it is. You see what that does. Now, balance, yes, but I don't want the same color on the other side. I want it to have its own character on the left. So it pulls the eye around. It makes you want to see both sides, all the detail, all the way around. Well, we're getting it, I think. What do you think? We're getting it? Right in here now, you're gonna pick up the lavender and the poppies. You see they have a yellow stamen. You want to turn them a little bit, you can, but you don't want to look unnatural. So we're going to do a couple of finishing tidbits. I want to get this red tone in here with this heliconia. I think I want to feather in a couple more of these whimsical pieces. Bring it up a little taller. And I noticed our cute dark sunflower here was kind of falling back. I don't want that. Now you'll notice when I'm finishing, I'm going to drift a bit off of formal because it's too boring. And you know, we can't go without our little globes. Okay, I'm liking that, and we're gonna finish it off on the mantle. You're gonna see why we went the way we did here. Now we're bringing it over to our mantle. I've taken most of the things away that were on the mantle. I've left a couple things that really work for the fall in these tones. Wow, I think that's a great size. Size does matter in a lot of the things we do in decor. Now we're going to finish off with a couple of accents. Maybe you'll agree we need a pair of owls, some pumpkins and gourds, needed some leaves. I want to break up that green a little bit because you know too much orange and too much red and too much brown, it's not realistic. Now over here in our wonderful big lanterns, at Christmas time when I do a full mantelpiece, they just get lost. I hardly do much. I'll put a little pine in there, a little pine cone. I don't like totally taken away from their natural look, but I do like to do an accent. Make it cute. Here's 2 sprigs of autumn leaves and a sprig of berry. Done. I've got my terracotta koi to balance over here with some acorns, berries, and I got a lot of orange going on here, so I'm going to trade out that pumpkin. And I think I'm going to be happier with that. Now there's our mantelpiece and our hearth piece. Now folks, there's our fall mantelpiece and hearth piece. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you did, like, subscribe, and we'll see you on Instagram. Take care, folks. You know, we all gotta get through this foolishness together. We'll get there. Try to make it fun. Take care now, be safe, and we'll see you in the next video.